Lucy in Atlantic City. Act 1, The Big News. The episode opens with Lucy Ricardo bursting into the apartment, practically vibrating with excitement. Ricky! We're going to Atlantic City.
Ricky, leaning against the piano and flipping through a music magazine, looks puzzled.
Lucy, what are you talking about? I just heard from the travel agent. Your band is playing at a beauty contest. Hosted by Clark Gable. Ricky raises an eyebrow. And what does that have to do with us?
Lucy leans in, conspiratorially. They need someone to run the contest.
Imagine me, a contestant. Ricky shakes his head. Lucy, you can't even win a pie-eating contest.
Just then, little Ricky enters, his teddy bear tucked under one arm.
Mommy, what's a contestant? Sweetheart, it's someone who competes in a contest, Lucy explains, ruffling his hair. And I'm going to be one of them. Little Ricky's eyes widen. Can I come? Of course. You can be my biggest supporter. Lucy beams.
Ethel and Fred join the conversation, and after some persuading, they all pile into a rickety old car, filled with suitcases, snacks, and dreams, with Fred grumbling about the cramped space. As they drive, Lucy stares dreamily out the window.
Can you imagine, Ethel?
Bright lights, the ocean, and glamorous gowns.
Ethel smiles. And the chance to meet Clark Gable. This could be our big break.
Fred, ever the skeptic, rolls his eyes.
Yeah, sure. Your big break will be a big mess. Act 2, Arrival in Atlantic City.
Upon arrival, they find themselves in a luxurious hotel lobby filled with wealthy tourists and beauty contestants.
Lucy's eyes go wide. Look at this place. Ethel, we need to blend in.
But things quickly go awry when Lucy spots a group of glamorous contestants and gasps.
I can't let them outshine me.
Ethel, trying to be supportive, says, Lucy, just be yourself. Meanwhile, Mrs. Trumbull, the Ricardos' quirky neighbor, walks in, looking bewildered.
Is this a beauty contest? I thought I was auditioning for a cooking show.
Mrs. Trumbull, you're in the wrong place.
Ethel giggles, while Lucy whispers, she might actually be a hit.
As they rush around, they run into Carolyn Appleby, an ambitious local television station owner's wife, who is there with her son, little Stevie.
Lucy! I can't believe you're here.
Carolyn exclaims, her eyes sparkling.
I'm so excited for this contest. My husband thinks he can help promote the winner's career. Lucy, beaming, responds, well, that's perfect. I'm going to win. Of course you are. And little Stevie can cheer you on. Carolyn smiles, ruffling Stevie's hair. Little Stevie, holding a small trophy he made from cardboard, nods enthusiastically. Fred nudges Ricky, so we're competing with a television moguls family now? Ricky shrugs. Just another day in Lucy's world. Act 3, the contest begins.
The day of the beauty contest arrives, and Lucy is convinced she can compete. She sneaks into the dressing room and dresses up in her ludicrous gown, complete with a feather boa that she borrowed from Ethel. I look fabulous, she declares, striking a pose.
Ricky's band begins playing, and Lucy is caught backstage, trying to sneak in.
I'm just helping with the show, she insists, her voice cracking. Clark Gable steps onto the stage to introduce the contestants, his smooth voice captivating the audience.
Welcome to the annual Atlantic City Beauty Contest. And a special welcome to our glamorous judge, Miss Marilyn Monroe. The crowd erupts in applause as Marilyn, radiant in a sparkling gown, waves to the audience. She catches sight of Lucy backstage and can't help but giggle at her antics. As the contestants take the stage one by one, Lucy watches in awe.
When it's finally her moment, she takes a deep breath and rushes onto the stage, yelling, "Here I am, folks.
Miss Lucy Ricardo."
The audience gasps, and Ricky, horrified, tries to pull her off stage while playing a lively tune.
Lucy, please. This is supposed to be classy. Act 4, chaos ensues. Lucy manages to grab the microphone. I have a talent too. I can dance. With that declaration, she launches into an over-the-top dance routine, misstepping hilariously and causing mayhem.
Just then, Lucy's mother, Mabel, walks in, looking flustered.
Lucy! What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the audience. Mom! I'm a contestant now. Lucy beams, trying to convince her.
Mabel, shaking her head, sighs, "You always do this, Lucy.
Last week it was a bake sale, and now a beauty contest?
You're going to get yourself in trouble."
Ethel and Fred, watching from the audience, are both mortified and amused. This is a disaster.
Fred exclaims, while Ethel covers her eyes, peeking through her fingers. Meanwhile, Carolyn is chatting with her husband, who has just arrived.
"Honey, can you believe it?
Lucy's on stage," she laughs, while little Stevie excitedly claps his hands.